How can you position yourself to skyrocket your income in the new global economy? Welcome to the most eagerly anticipated virtual conference of the year, the Maker Money Conference. Its speakers, 6 panelists, 1 platform. This groundbreaking conference brings together industry titans, trailblazers and visionaries who have cracked the code to thriving in the new global economy. Featuring Fortune Mnambi, Jacob Okoro, Emmanuel Akbe, Chidi Benjamin, Vivian Okeke, Valerie Okorie, NC Desmond and Lois Akweze. You will have the opportunity to connect with a global community of like-minded individuals, entrepreneurs and professionals who are as passionate about their growth as you are. Date 27th to 29 July 2023. Venue YouTube. Don't miss out on this extraordinary opportunity. The future is waiting. Join us now.
Okay, so good evening, everyone. So you're welcome.
In a rapidly changing world, where traditional boundaries are shattered and new opportunities abound, one question reigns supreme. How can you position yourself to skyrocket your income in the new global economy? Welcome to the most eagerly anticipated virtual conference of the year, the Maker Money Conference. Its speakers, 6 panelists, 1 platform. This groundbreaking conference brings together industry titans, trailblazers and visionaries who have cracked the code to thriving in the new global economy. Featuring Fortune Mnambi, Jacob Okoro, Emmanuel Akbe, Chidi Benjamin, Vivian Okeke, Valerie Okorie, NC Desmond and Lois Akweze. You will have the opportunity to connect with a global community of like-minded individuals, entrepreneurs and professionals who are as passionate about their growth as you are. Date 27th to 29 July 2023. Venue YouTube. Don't miss out on this extraordinary opportunity. The future is waiting. Join us now. In a rapidly changing world, where traditional boundaries are shattered and new opportunities abound, one question reigns supreme. How can you position yourself to skyrocket your income in the new global economy? Welcome to the most eagerly anticipated virtual conference of the year, the Maker Money Conference. Its speakers, 6 panelists, 1 platform. This groundbreaking conference brings together industry titans, trailblazers and visionaries who have cracked the code to thriving in the new global economy. Featuring Fortune Mnambi, Jacob Okoro, Emmanuel Akbe, Chidi Benjamin, Vivian Okeke, Valerie Okorie, NC Desmond and Lois Akweze. You will have the opportunity to connect with a global community of like-minded individuals, entrepreneurs and professionals who are as passionate about their growth as you are. Date 27th to 29 July 2023. Venue YouTube. Don't miss out on this extraordinary opportunity. The future is waiting. Join us now. In a rapidly changing world, where
Okay, good evening, everyone. So you're welcome to the second session of the day 2 of the Mega Money Conference. And this session, we're going to be having our panelists. It's going to be a panel discussion section. And in this session, we're going to be having 3 different panelists. in the persons of Dr. Dareyemi and Ms. Tosin Odede and Jerry Fabian. Three of them will be sharing their experience with us on how to manage passion and profit. So, good evening, Sir Dare. You're welcome to this session. Good evening, sir. So, briefly, before we continue, let's kindly introduce our panelists.
Jerry Fabian is a sales funnel copywriter with over 2 years of experience. He also has results in email copywriting, marketing, and sales funnel building. How owns the Sellout course, which is a program that shows entrepreneurs how to create, launch, and sell out digital products with ease. He has trained over 10,000 students directly and indirectly on how to generate leads and sell out digital products. Dareyemi is a teen and parent coach, youth leader, sexual addiction recovery expert, creative and marketing enthusiast, and a global conference speaker. He is the founder of Innovate, a multifaceted firm aimed at helping families, young people, and business solve real existing problems with new practical and innovative solutions. He also founded the Innovate Parenting Academy as a subsidiary. He is the convener of Violent Crime and the author of Virgins in Crime and other materials for the development of young people. He is an undergraduate of the Lagos State University in Nigeria.
Tosin Odede is a WhatsApp marketing expert and a digital course creator. She has coached over 2,000 entrepreneurs both locally and internationally. She is an author of 4 great ebooks. A lover of God and passionate about impacting knowledge to people.
In a rapidly changing world.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Sir Dare. You're welcome. Hello, good evening, sir. Can you hear me? Good evening, Mr. Jerry. You're welcome, sir.
Yeah, good to see you, Emmanuel. My camera will be on shortly. All right. Good evening. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. Good evening, Sir Jerry. Can you hear me, sir? Hello, Sir Jerry Fabian. Good evening, sir. Can you hear me? Okay, you're welcome, sir. Sir Dari, good evening.
Yeah, good
Good
evening.
evening,
I can hear you.
Good evening, ma. Good evening, ma. Tosin Odede. You're welcome, ma.
Good evening. Good evening, sir.
So, Miss Tosin Odede, shortly, can you talk to us in 10 minutes, briefly explain your journey so far and what inspired you in what you are doing currently, whether is it passion or profit? So,
Good evening.
kindly, in 10 minutes, please.
Yeah, Emmanuel. Can you hear me now? And can you see me?
Yes, sir, I can see you. Good evening. You're welcome, sir.
Yeah, you're welcome. Good evening. How you doing?
I'm doing fine, sir. So, I don't know. I can't
Yeah,
hear
I like
from
your
Miss
I like
Tosin.
your talk.
So, sir, please, I don't know. I would like to continue with you while we wait for Ms. Tosin Odede. Please, in 10 minutes, can you briefly share with us your journey so far? What inspired your journey? Whether is it passion or profit?
Okay. Yeah. Good evening, everyone. And first of all, I'd like to say, well done. I say, well done. It's a very big task. Putting together this kind of conference, and at this kind of period, right? And I must say, well done. Right. I followed through the process. of the publicity, and I'm like, this is very intentional. All right. So thank you, Chidi Benjamin, for the privilege of coming to speak on your platform, and also to you, Emmanuel. All right. It's such a big job you've been doing so far. All right. Yeah. Let's just take it from this point. When it comes to passion, profit, and all of this, I even like to add purpose to it. So I liken it to three eyes, which is impact, influence, and income. Now, I always tell my students that whatever you're doing, you must be doing two stuffs. You must be making impact and you must be making money. None of them should be, like bigger than the other, so to say. As a matter of fact, if we'll consider it carefully, impact, which is the real thing, is more important than all of those stuffs. So when you are focused on really solving problems, when you're really intentional about helping people genuinely, money is going to come to you. That's just, in fact, making money is super easy because all you have to do is to figure out where the problems lie, then you go solve them. Now, when you solve the problems, you get paid, or you get some form of reward, which is money. So when you solve problems for people, you will be paid. You will make money. So let's take a few steps back the memory lane. Now, if you ask me if it's about, yeah, I got you. What's up now? So if you asked me whether it was income or passion, like is it the money or the passion that brought me online? Well, I didn't come online during um the lockdown. Many people came during the lockdown came because of the money. So we're all locked down, everybody inside, people want to make money without stepping out. So most persons start, but I didn't start during lockdown. I started about 2018, 2019, thereabouts. And for me, what happened was I really wanted to make impact. I really wanted to cause a change, right? I really wanted to develop myself. That was what happened. Because I tell the story always. I started with graphic design, and it also, I'll tell you the two stories, right? So the first one was when I finished secondary school, 2015. I studied in a computer institute for about a year. Then I taught in a school for about a year too. So it was around that time. So fast forward, I I finished from the place and we're always using PC, I mean laptop, to design. And now I'm out of the place. My parents, myself, we couldn't afford to get a laptop. So I started thinking there should be a way I can design. The idea was to try to get money, put together some money, get a new laptop, but it wasn't forthcoming. All right. So we just had to keep open. I had to keep open. But one day, somehow, and that's one of the things I want to emphasize here. Please have a desire. Never feel like there is nothing more for you. For me, for instance, I didn't sleep today until about 7 a.m. I mean, all through the night. But you're not going to see that. People will not see that. But when the results come, they'll be ask, I like your results. Yes, the fact is, are you dreaming big? I mean, I'm planning a conference several months from now, and I have almost everything outlined and working on. Do you understand? So be visionary. I had this mind of I wanted to be a plus to my community, a benefit to people around me. And I didn't know exactly what I was doing, right? But I knew that every single step I took was moving me closer. So that was what I kept doing. And somehow, and this is the truth, luck comes to people who are working. You say, that man is lucky. Yes, he's lucky because God has seen his effort and rewarded him. That's why I always pray that we should have little efforts, big results. When God sees that you're really intentional about helping people, he's going to make way for you. So be sincere about helping people. Be out there to really help people. So I came online and somehow I found that it is possible to actually design using your smartphone only. So I did have a good smartphone on like now. Then I started doing a lot of stuff to try to practice. That's when I met my coach, Dr. Raphael Ben, and everything changed from there. I became a good designer, trained male students, and many of these students have trained students who have trained students and who are still training students, you understand? So this all happened around 2018, Jerry Bout. So it's all about the interest to actually develop myself personally. That's what happened. So it's not like I was looking for the money or really after impact because I didn't even understand. I just wanted to become better for myself. So along the line, I realized, okay, so we can even make impact. Then I realized that, so talking about the sexual purity part and all of that, I'm this kind of person, I have this aversion for proper, for improper upbringing amongst young people. So I saw, um, people entering the university, and after a semester they come back and their life is almost like out of shape. So I started a WhatsApp group and I added people there. I called it All Students for Christ. All right. So I would send in scriptures, was it scriptures or lessons, things that will help them grow spiritually, help them become responsible adults. I didn't understand. I was just, that's one thing that happens when you have a vision around it. It gets clearer day by day. Even till this morning, I'm still getting clarity. So clarity is not a one-time thing. It happens when you move. All right. It's when you move that the clarity will come. Do you understand? So that was what happened for me. And over time, the group went under series of metamorphoses, right? At a point, I had to change it to Young People Connect. That was, in fact, that one lasted for about 2 years or three. Then later on, I changed it to Grow with Daryemi, and now Sex Conversations with Daryemi. So now we're talking about Spark. So that's how everything moves. Before you know, it can be next year, and although we're almost letting with Spark anyway, but I'm just trying to show you that things changes and develops as you move. So that was the story behind, how I got started. And from there, it's been a whole lot of stuff. I started writing books, started learning about marketing, sales, and I was able to dominate the graphic design area. And now I've switched to the family life system, helping people learn about sexual purity and break out from their sexual addiction. So that's the story so far, Emma. Okay. Yeah, I hope I did justice to that. I can't hear you. Is that a glitch? I can't hear you.
Thank you very much for sharing
Oh, okay.
those experiences with us. Thank you very much, sir. So up next we'll be having Mr. Jerry Fabian. So, but before then, Sir Jerry Fabian, if you can hear me, please, you'll be sharing with
Yeah, I can
us
hear you.
in 10 minutes your journey so far and
Okay.
what inspired your journey, whether it's passion or profit. Yes. Hello, Sir Jerry. Good evening.
Yeah, Emmanuel, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Okay, Sadari, can you hear me? Hello, Mr. Dari.
Emmanuel, what
Good
did you
evening,
say?
sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you clearly.
Okay, I
Is
said
is is Jerry having a glitch?
yes. While we are waiting for Mr. Jerry, you can just share with us how were you able to balance your passion and your profit in your journey. Yes, how were you able to balance the both of them? Because it seems
Yeah, do you mind being a bit more audible? I am struggling to hear you.
okay. I said, can you share with
Okay.
us how you're able to balance your passion and your profit?
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. I like that question because this is one area, and I don't know. Don't leave the screen. Let me see your face. Don't worry. Come back to the screen. You're motivating me. The way I'm seeing your face. Okay.
Okay, okay, okay.
So
No problem.
your
I
face.
can.
Your face is giving me ginger. All right. So I heard it feels realer now. It feels like I'm talking to somebody. All right.
Okay.
This backstage thing. I get that with you. All right. So this is the point. For me. feel very, very good when I talk about this part because this is one area of my life, yeah, that I struggled a lot with rather, and I don't want people to fall into that trap. Now, there is usually something that happens when you start doing anything impactful. There is this dilemma of should I focus on really helping people minor and there's something called major. Now, this part is what will help you get clarity. Now, if you asked me, in fact, let me quickly say this. I think that bio I sent to the one that was read earlier, that was my old bio. I don't know how it was when you were reading it. Okay, I saw it I think a few days before the conference, and somehow I got like just fixed up. I couldn't communicate with Chidi. And of course they've designed the flyer and they've put it there. So that was my old bio. I don't know how he got like I was not able to send him the correct one. That was my old bio, and that's my old bio. So if you want to see my old bio, you can go to my social media pages, see what I put there. So basically, if you ask me now, Dari, who are you? So was I'll see something like founder of Innovate Parenting. We have actually scrapped that part. So I'm not a parent coach, ideally, but I talk to parents, all right. But that does not make me centrally a parent coach. So then a lot of stuff were not really correct. Are not really correct anymore because a lot of changes have happened. So if you ask me to introduce myself right now, I'll tell you a sexual purity coach and a sexual addictions recovery expert. Then graphic designer, business, blah, 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 that come after. Why? Because there is a clarity that has happened over the last few months, right? But this is the truth. I told you earlier, you don't know exactly everything you want to do with your life. You don't know exactly what God is planning to do with your life. You just know that you're going somewhere great, right? And then the going is what gives you the leverage. You keep moving, you know what to do next. You're not confused. Keep doing what you know how to do best until you have clarity of the next phase of your life. And that's why when young people come to me, I do not despise anyone. As long as you're doing something tangible, you're moving, you're moving. You are better than somebody who has not taken a single step. So what happens when it comes to the balance? Now, there is something called the passion part, which is you really want to do something that will make you money and that will really, help people. And unfortunately, most times these things called passion don't necessarily pay you early enough or pay you big money. So for instance, somebody's passion is to say to help single mothers, all right, to help single mothers. This person is single, person is not married, and the passion is to help single mothers balance work life and health or something like that. So it's not like a regular job or something. So you need capacity. You need capacity to build this kind of stuff. Now I'm going somewhere. For instance, my own goal, one of my goals is to reach out to thousands of teenagers, thousands of young people, and educate them about sex. And I cannot do this out of the blues. I need to develop capacity. For instance, I need to have built connections with people. How do I build connections with people? I need to attend events. I need to connect to people. I need to buy materials. So the journey towards that part of fulfilling purpose is usually expensive and is not immediately rewarding most times. Most times. So this is where the confusion lies for many people. So what should I do? Should I focus on my passion or should I focus on what will make me money? Listen to me, my dear. This is the balance. First of all, this is my recommendation. I'm telling you this from experience, and you have every right to just believe this because I'm speaking to you from experience. Focus on your minor when you're starting out, major on your minor, and minor on your major when you are starting out. How do I mean? If your goal, if your passion is something that will not really pay you, fine, keep doing it. But focus on the one that will bring in cash flow first. Let me tell you, there are certain ideas as regards your passion that will never enter your mind when you don't have money. I'm telling you from experience. It is when you have resources that you start thinking of the sources. If there is no source, but you will be stranded. You want to reach out to these people. You need to rent a big hall. You're so passionate. Paper doesn't buy a hall. Passion does not buy food to feed people. You want to feed your goal is to feed thousands of widows. Well wishes don't feed widows. You need something that would keep making you cash flow first. So this is my recommendation. Minor on your major when you're starting out, and major on your minor. For instance, even to design right now is okay. Emmanuel, please check. I think Jerry is sending you a message. All right. For me, designing right now is extremely stressful. I find it stressful to even design right now. Yet I've been designing for about 4 years, training thousands of persons. But right now, it's no longer in the picture. I still design, but it's not my major anymore. Now I can major on my major because I know what to do to make money from it. I can easily write a book now with my marketing skills I've mastered over the last few years. I can successfully sell out any course on my passion right now. So for some persons, they may not want to do all of that. The other part, maybe say you're focusing on your passion, then you want to let me be like graphic design, video editing, AI income skill that will pay you. Now, not everybody has that kind of energy, but I feel you should do that. Something that will really pay you real money. All right. Now, so you can have the convenience and the time to focus on all of these stuff. For instance, there are many things that money will solve for you. You want to reach out to this person, you want to connect to this person, you want to, many things you need to fulfill your passion or to make it a reality. It is going to be driven on the wings of money. So you need to focus on the money part first so that you can have the convenience to solve this. Now, let me balance it here. Now, it's not a must to do this, but this is what you must know. Don't ever do things for free, always. So if your own is that you want to focus on your passion, fine, no issue. Make sure you are making money from that passion. Any passion that is not making you money will not have compassion on your pocket. Any passion that is not making you money will suffer you. It's suffer edge because you'll be influential, you'll be impactful, yet terribly broke. The people you are impacting will not know. They will not help you. They invite you to come and speak somewhere because you are passionate. You go there, you speak to 1,000 people. A single book you have not written that you can sell to these 1,000 people. All you will hear is congratulations. Thank you, sir. You blessed me. You helped my life. Sir, you are the sugar in my since I met you, you will be broke. But you'll be so impactful. God forbid. If your own is you want to focus on your passion, no problem. I see this happen to many people who are religious people. Christians, you see them open a WhatsApp group. They are passionate. Every day they are praying on the WhatsApp group. Every day. That's why I stopped doing WhatsApp classes. I do live trainings and I record it. I sell the recordings. Or I use it as a bonus in my offers when I put an offer. So I stopped doing WhatsApp classes. I do Telegram trainings. I do place I can get retrievable materials. So focus on the making money as well as you're making impact. Two things you must do: impact and money. A deficiency of one is a bankruptcy of whatever it is you're trying to achieve. You must focus on these two and balance them as you go by. So I hope I've been able to help somebody with this explanation. Emmanuel, you there?
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir Dari. Thank you so much for sharing
You're
this
welcome.
experience with us. Thank you, sir. So, up to the next, Sir Jerry Fabian. Can you hear me? Good evening, Sir Jerry. Good evening, sir.
Yeah, Emmanuel, I can hear you. Can you hear me also?
Yes, I can hear you. So, please,
Yeah,
briefly in
can
10
you hear me
minutes, I would like
also?
you. I can hear you, please.
Jerry Fabian, good to see you.
Yeah,
Olga,
good evening.
Okay,
Like,
Mr. Jerry, in 10 minutes, I would like you to briefly share with us your journey so far. What inspired your journey? Is it passion or profit? Can you
sir.
hear me? Did you get me, sir?
All right, yeah, continue. I'm with you, please. My boss. Good evening.
now
I
you
said in
now.
10 minutes,
All right.
please, can you share with us
So
your journey so
you can
far?
continue.
What
I'm
inspired you,
with
whether
you.
it's passion or profit?
Yeah, I can. I can hear you. All right. Once again. Yeah, I heard you clearly. I heard you clearly. All right. So I hope I can proceed now, right?
Yes, you can proceed. You can
All
proceed.
right, there, you stop making me laugh. All right. Before I proceed, I want to say like a very big thank you to Chidi, number for actually giving me this opportunity to be here. And so I joined while Dayemi was speaking, and I could really like get me into the online side, the idea of passion then because I joined the online space. That was 2020. Okay, yeah, during the pandemic. So I joined the online space 2020 during the pandemic, and the reason why I joined was because I wanted to be able to like fend for myself and my family because we were in school then, and then we got the news that students had to vacate campus, they had to go back home and all that. So I came back home, and my parents were traders. Okay, so staying, so everybody was just at home. We were just at home, and after that, I needed to do something. Okay, show friends and all that. Okay, but along the line, I observed that anytime my data gets exhausted, I'll need money to recharge again, and that's how I keep running up and down and all that. So somebody posted something on his status. Somebody belongs to my church, though. He posted something on his status that was something related to animation. Okay, and I love this stuff, and I'm like, okay, how do I learn this stuff and all of that? Okay, learn. That was May 2020. I paid 500 naira to learn it. Okay, I learned animation. Then from there, I got to know about digital skills. Okay, from digital skills, got to know about copywriting, content writing, Upwork account creation, and all that. I think during the pandemic, then the skills that were popular, like video content creation, Upwork account creation, copywriting, content writing, and all that. Okay, so those are the skills I was doing. Like I learned anything that I could lay my hands on, like every single thing. Now this is the period where I say, okay, stick to one thing, be competent in that one thing and all that. But the thing is that when I started, I was into everything, like every single thing, anything I see, and anything that comes my way, I get to them. Okay, so I started that way and then continued like that till 2021. At the 2021, that was where I gained clarity. Okay, Jerry, what does that talk about? Okay, you need to be known for one thing, you need to get good at one thing, and all that. So I was like, Jerry, what exactly do you want to learn? What exactly do you want to be known for? So that if people have to say, okay, go meet Jerry, they'll say he's good at this stuff. Because the thing is, I observed that 2020, when people are reaching out to me, they'll be like, okay, somebody said you're into video content creation, somebody said you're a copywriter, somebody said you're doing Upwork and all that. So people are like having different information about me. So 2021, I had to ask myself that question: what exactly do you want to learn? Who do you want people to know you for? Okay, and then that was where I found copywriting. Okay, and then they told us, copywriting, you need to learn it for 6 months, and blah blah blah, and all that. So I had to dedicate 6 months. I think that was during the month of April, or is it March? From March till August, I was learning copywriting and all that. Okay, then we got into 2022. So 2022, I got to meet my mentor, Sir Fortune physically. Okay, so I asked him one question, and that question till date is something that has changed the game for me. Okay, it's something that has refined my mindset. It's something that has got me to this level where I am right now. Okay, so what was that question? I asked him. That was during his birthday, December 31st, 2021. Okay, so I asked him a question. I was like, sir, how do you make sales effortlessly? He said what he does is simple. He finds a pro, like he creates digital products, okay, and then what he does is that he generates this consistently. So I was like, okay, sir, that's fine. What do I need to do in 2022 for me to be able to get results? Okay. And then it was like, generate this consistently and sell that product. These three lines till tomorrow, I won't forget it. Find one product, promote one product, generate leads consistently, and sell that product. And to be frank, that is exactly what I did. Okay, so I started 2022, started promoting a course on lead generation, and then started selling that product, and that is what I've been selling till date. And that's why, like, that's what most persons have known me for. But the thing is that I'm actually a copywriter, somebody who is writing copy and all that. But because of that single advice of my mentor, people know me as someone who is very good with lead generation. So let's talk about the part of passion and profit. Like, because if you check my bio when you were introducing me, you said that I have a course on lead generation, sellout course, and all that. So how come all of these courses? So this course started far back as 2020. 2020, I didn't create any course. I was just in WhatsApp trainings, WhatsApp classes. That was what was invoked then. That was what most persons were using to sell out. So that was what I was doing. And then 2021, I was like, okay, I think I need to take this stuff a step further. Instead of just hosting WhatsApp trainings and all that, why not just create a product that people will be able to pay for? And I think I started writing ebooks. So the first set of ebooks I wrote, we had two. The first one is WhatsApp training blueprint, and the second one is pro WhatsApp training template. I sold both of them as a bundle, which is WhatsApp trainings successfully. Okay. And then from there, I got an idea to write another book again called WhatsApp Audience Blueprint and WhatsApp Status Blueprint that shows people how they can be able to generate quality leads and sell to them using their WhatsApp status. Okay. And then the third set of books I wrote were on WhatsApp Sales Blueprint. Okay. I've forgotten the sixth one. I sold it as a bundle and all that. So that was how I got to know about selling digital products and all that. But the thing that actually spurred me up to start selling digital products was my learning phase when I was learning copywriting. Of course, they said we should learn it for 6 months. You get good at it and all that. And like I didn't do anything then, so I had to just stick to that rule. I had to start learning copywriting for 6 months and all that. But the thing is, along the line, I observed that after the 2 weeks into the first month, I observed that I needed to pay for courses. I needed to pay for coaching programs and all that. So that was what led me to start creating and selling digital products. So I was selling these digital products, and then I was using the proceeds from there to pay for courses, to pay for classes, to pay for webinars, coaching programs, and all that. And that has creating and selling digital products. And not just that, me being able to sell digital products, it has been able to teach me lots of things, like number one, lead generation, digital products creation, sales funnel, and all that. Like, it actually gave me lots of skills that is even helping me presently as a sales funnel copywriter.
Hey, can you hear me? Sadre, can you hear me, sir? Hello, sir, can you hear me? Hello, good evening. Can you hear me, sir? Okay, welcome back, sir. You can continue.
Okay. Okay. I think I stopped where, like, I stopped somewhere. Okay. So I think you maybe have a question for me because passion and profit. Okay. Man, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
So I'm waiting for your question.
Okay. Okay, I said passion or profit, which is more important? Can you hear me now?
Emmanuel, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you? So I said passion or profit, which is more important? That was my question. Hello? Can you hear me now?
Okay, yes, I can. I can.
Okay, okay. I said passion or profit, which is more important? That was my question.
Okay, okay. Well,
Yes.
for me, if I'm to be sincere with you, I would say profit. Okay, I would say profit. But the thing is that let's draw the line. Okay, for example, before now, if you ask me, Jerry, would you love to be a teacher? I will just tell you no. Okay, but the thing is that in the online space, I got to understand that me being able to create like knowledge about things. So I learn about things and then I love sharing that knowledge with others. Okay, so that you can call that my passion, but the main goal there is the profit. Okay, because is with the profit to be able to would I say fuel your passion. You get. So for me, I would say profit. Yeah. Can you see hear me,
Okay, okay,
Emmanuel?
okay. Yes, I can hear you, sir. I can hear you. Okay, Sadare Yemi, good evening. Can you hear
Emmanuel,
me?
can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. Okay, I guess he's having a little network glitch. So, Sir Jerry Fabian,
Emmanuel,
if you
can you
can
hear me
still hear
now?
me,
I don't know,
I
is it
can
my
hear you,
network
sir.
or yours?
I can hear you, sir.
Okay, so I'm waiting for the next question.
Okay, okay. So I said, what will you advise to a newbie, like someone that is still starting out in this online space? What will you advise to the person when it comes to pursuing passion or profit? I would like to hear your views on that.
All
Do you get the
right.
question?
So um if I'm to advise a newbie, okay, I'll just tell that with profits for me. Okay, because I'm not someone that like sticks to this one, you must follow this stuff. Okay. Everybody have their dynamics. Okay, so you can do what works for you. But for me, if I'm to recommend, I would say go with profits. Okay, because the thing is that like profit is something that it fuels your passion. You get. So instead of you waiting and waiting for you to be able to discover your the thing is that let's be sincere here. Not so many persons know their passion, if I'm to be frank with you. Okay. And that stuff would take time for you to discover. Okay, so what you need to do is that you find a skill to learn. Okay, you find a skill to learn because the thing is that in the online space, you either sell a skill or you either sell a skill as a service or product as services like copywriting, content creation, sales funnel building, and all that. Okay. So what I would advise is that you find one skill and then you learn. But the thing is that so many persons will tell you, okay, try your hands on different things. Okay, you see what works for you, and then you choose the one you want to go with. Okay, some persons will tell you straight up, just find one skill and learn. Okay, for me, the way I started mine was that I did different stuff before I was able to stick to copywriting. Okay, so if I'm to advise somebody, I would say, okay, fine. Instead of making that same mistakes we made, because we tried out different things, okay, we tried out different things, and that thing took me up to a year. So instead of trying out different things, what I would advise is you find one thing that's one skill you want to learn, and then you go all in to learn that skill. And then there's something I need to say again, which is very important. The thing is that all skills pay. All skills pay. Starting from content writing down to content creation to graphic design, even via also copywriting. Each skill pays. The thing is, find one skill and then you stick to it. Okay, find one skill, go all in into it, and give your best to it. That's just it. So instead of you trying to do different things, trying to experiment with the market, you just find one thing and then you go all in. That way, you were able to save time, you're able to save energy, you're able to save resources. Okay, and then one more thing I need to say again is learn to stay focused, because the thing is that in the online space, there's so much distractions out there. So much. If I'm to tell the truth, there's so much. You're going to see more than a billion skills out there. And the thing is that everybody in these skills are profitable. Just like I've said earlier on, each of these skills are profitable. So what I need, if I'm to advise, I'll say find one skill, put your very best, learn it and get good at it. And then one more thing again is the person who teaches you, which is either the coach, your mentor, and all that. If I'm to advise, okay, I would advise that you get results, experience. These things, okay, and then somebody who has the experience is somebody that's going to teach you something and be able to help you get results. For example, I'm a copywriter. Imagine I'm teaching you how to acquire clients when me personally, I've not been able to get clients for myself. Imagine I'm teaching you how to build sales funnel when I've not been able to build a sales funnel for myself. Imagine I'm trying to teach you how to build an email list when I don't have an email list, or when I've not been able to build an email list for a client. You see that I'm just teaching you from knowledge. So it's very important that you find somebody who has the knowledge, somebody who has the experience. Experience is very, very important, because you will see so many coaches out there with the knowledge, but they don't have the experience. So you want to ensure you find somebody who has the knowledge, the experience, and then thirdly, somebody who has the result. Very important. You want somebody that wants to teach you from a place of abundance. So, for example, I have my course, my WhatsApp lead generation course, and normally, I, as I told you guys, I do try something. Okay, if I try something and it doesn't work, I tell my student, okay, guys, I tried this particular strategy, I tried this particular framework, I tried this particular funnel, it didn't work. So you need to take note. Next time you want to run lead generation ad, or maybe I try a webinar funnel and it gave me results. I'm going to tell you, okay, guys, I tried this stuff out and it gave me result. You do this. So you can see that I'm teaching them this stuff from a point of experience and result. So you need to take note of these three things in choosing somebody that wants to teach you or somebody you want to learn from. Okay, so I think that is it. Okay, so yeah, I don't know if there's any question more. I don't know, Emmanuel, can you hear me also?
Yes, I can hear you. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir, Jerry Fabian. So that was a very, very good one. Thank you very much, sir. So, Sir Daroyemi, can you hear me? Hello, Sadari. Good
Yes,
evening.
I
Can
can
you
hear
hear me?
you. Yeah,
Okay,
I can
okay,
hear you,
okay.
ma.
Yes, the next question goes to you, and I would like to know
Okay.
what would you advise to a newbie who is starting up on this online space as regards to our topic, like when it comes to passion of profit. What will you tell a newbie to focus on, or what would like a newbie to focus on?
Okay, yeah, my God don't talk am now. Jerry Fabian. And yeah, thank you so much for all you shared. It just dey burst my brain. All right. So basically, that's what he has said. He's very correct. Most people often feel, like I said earlier, I feel a lot of them are just passionate. I want to, I was telling somebody one day, all these things you are doing WhatsApp training, you are
Mm,
teaching people this one. One day you will not have
why
data to
me?
come and do that impact. So imagine you want to do what you love and then you don't have the resources to do it. No, it's not fair, right? And like you said, having the resources give you the leverage. So my candid advice, like I said earlier, is find something you can do. Like I said, minor on your major and major on your minor when you're starting out. So if your whatever passion is whatever, ensure you have an eye, is it a high income or anyone high income skill that really pays you well. And then during this, you will know what next to do. And like Fabian said earlier, it's true. You really don't know exactly what you want to do when it comes to passion. You just have an idea, like I told you. And over time, I've been able to evolve, right, from
Sorry, what
different
are
this,
the
from
question?
different
What
this.
are, okay, we have just 9 minutes.
You get so that's just the point. Understand that you are not going to just get clarity once and for all. Start with something that is paying you and over time. Then of course get a mentor that has results, right? And then stick there. My mentor said the easiest way to lose a mentor is to get advice, don't use it, then go back to ask for another one. That's the easiest to lose a mentor. So when you get a mentor, follow them. You're following them for a reason. So obey them and you get results faster. And that way, start impacting people in your own space, no matter how small. Start training somebody, start impacting. That's the best way to learn. Teach what you learn, no matter how small. All right. So I believe that this will help. Thank you, Emma.
Thank you so much, Sadari. Thank you so very much. So
Yeah, you're welcome.
thank you, sir, for sharing that experience with us. So you have an upcoming conference, right?
Yeah, I
And
do.
yes, yes. So can we know what's all about?
Oh yeah, thank you. This is a big privilege. All right. So let me talk about it. Spark Conference. Okay, yeah. Spark Conference is an acronym for Sexual Purity and Addictions Recovery Conference. Now, I'm putting this conference together for three reasons. First of all, I want to really help young people learn about sex because, from my experience, sex is one of the most important part of our lives except you want to live in denial. All right, sex is very, very important. In fact, while I was reading this particular book, 47 Psychological Tricks or something by Dan Locke, I don't know what number it is, but one of them is sex. Sex sells a lot. And that's why almost everything you see today has been sexualized from adverts to billboards to flyers to commercials, everything. You would see somebody advertising a phone and person is half naked. How? Somebody is selling blender, oh, blender, and he's wearing a cloth with a color that blends with their skin. And then it's almost like the person is not wearing anything. So we see a lot of craze outside here. So, we want to really educate people what exactly is sex and sexuality because when you understand your sexuality, there is this kind of knowledge that comes to you, and then you are sexually safe. That's number one. Number two is we really want to help addicts, all right? People who are addicted to pornography, masturbation, and all of because these things we're talking about, success should not meet you in your addiction. No matter how highly placed you are, you're going to calm down. Right? We have seen presidents impeached for sexual assault. We have seen business owners lose their $1 million businesses for sexual scandals. So it's not enough to be impactful. It's not enough to have brains. It's not enough to have skills. If you have a scandal or you are not sexually disciplined, you are in a big mess. If success meets you in your ignorance, you are just gone because you will attract the crowd that will mock you. all right, and you lose all you've been building. So that's what I want to really educate people so they can be free from these addictions. And number three is want to help people become more purposeful. Some people are struggling with addiction because of some underlying issues. We want to really address these things and give them back their life, help them find their life back. All right. So that's just the major 3 pointers of this conference. And yes, we are looking out for people better place. All right. So we can make the world a better place. So that's just about it. And if you permit me, I don't know how I'm in the backstage. Okay. You can check the link in the comment section so you can sign up. All right. And it's happening in the next 39 days from now, September 4th to September 8th. Tell your friends about it and tell everyone you know, parents, singles, teenagers, couples, everybody should be a part of it. So thank you for the opportunity and privilege, Ima. And Chidi, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much, sir. Thank you so much for coming around this session.
You're
Thank you for sharing
welcome.
with us these
You're welcome.
opportunities. So please, I would like you to share your link for those that would like to connect with you. Share it to the convener, Sachidi Benjamin, and it will get to
Okay, okay.
them. Yes, thank you very much, sir. Thank you so much. Really appreciate. So you can connect with him on all like various platforms at Dareyemi. Yeah, he's doing marvelously well on all social media platforms. You can check out Facebook, Twitter.
Now you dey teach me now. Now you dey teach me.
He's doing so. You would like to connect with him. So that would be a very added value to you. Thank you so much, sir. So Sir Jerry, can you
Thank
hear me?
you, Ima.
Thank you,
I
sir.
can leave now, right?
Yes, sir. You can leave.
All right.
Sir
Thank you
Jerry,
so much. Success throughout
thank
the whole
Thank
other
you, sir.
sessions. Yeah.
Amen. Thank you, sir. Can you hear me, Sir Jerry Fabian?
Yes, I can. I can. Can
Okay,
you hear me
so
also?
yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. So you talked about a course when you were teaching us. So we'd like to know more about the course. So briefly, in 3 minutes, just tell us what you need to know and how we can get the course you talked about.
All right. Thank you so much. So, just like I've said, I have two courses. Like two, I have multiple digital products, but I love talking about two of them. So the first one is the WhatsApp lead generation course that shows you how you can make generate quality leads organically and not just that, sell to them effortlessly. Okay. And then the next one is the sellout course that shows you how you can be able to create and sell digital products. Okay. So these are the two courses that I have. And so if you're someone who sells online, especially if you sell online, either you sell online, you should get the lead generation course. Okay. And then for those of you who want to be able to monetize your passion, you want to make profit from your passion, you have to digital products that people will be able to pay for. Okay, we want to be able to host webinars like this, package them, and get people to pay for them. The sellout course will teach you every single thing you need to know. Okay, it teaches you every single thing. I'm not hyping it, but the thing is that I'm sure you'd get results. Like, I'm confident of that. you you get results. Okay. So I think I'll reach out to Emmanuel. I'll give him the links to the courses, and then you'll be able to like go through the sales page and then get access to seller.co. Okay, Emmanuel, I don't know which would be better. Should I provide the link to you, or I should call out the link here? Which of them will be fine? Emmanuel, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, sir. I can.
Asking like which should I provide the links to you, or
You can send it to the
should I
convener,
call
sir,
them
to the
here for
Benjamin.
them?
It will get to them. Is it on seller?
All right, I'll do that. I'll do that. I'll do
Yes,
that.
you
All
can
right,
send it
guys.
to me.
I think that's all. And I want to say a very big thank you for you all. Be okay. I want to say thank you for to you all being present here, and then to the comment Chidi Benjamin. I'm grateful, boss. I need to come and whine you your DM. I'm grateful, Chidi.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for coming around.
Thank you
Thank
so
you,
much,
sir.
guys. I appreciate.
Yes.
I think that was all right.
Yes, thank you, sir.
You're
So
welcome.
So, guys, thank you all for sticking around to the end of this session. So, Tosin Odede couldn't make it due to some network glitches, but we are grateful for having Mr. Dareyemi and Sir Jerry Fabian around, and I hope you learned a thing or two. So stick around for the next session. It's going to start in a few minutes, and we'll be having Sir NC Desmond coming around, and he'll be teaching us on how to monetize your expertise in a saturated market. You wouldn't want to miss that session. So see you in a few minutes. Bye for now.